Hi. Looks so different without the ramsons, doesn't it? So welcome. Come and join me. Well, we're going up there. Well, I did want to do this walk a bit earlier, a few weeks ago maybe, but I couldn't because of the weather. Well, I could have come in the rain, but having been outside working in it, I don't want to spend my leisure time in it as well. Now, yeah, I've been planning this for a while, because of in my mind, the angle of the sun and the beech trees that are along here, in my mind, were an idea for getting some lovely autumn colour. So we'll see just how good my mind was in working that out. But I'm not going to go the wet way, although we've got to cross the ford. I'm going to take a sort of, we'll head from the point of a triangle, kind of, a flattened triangle nonetheless. But we're going to go across here and then up there. And the reason I want to go up there is because where I've been recently, the hazel has been just the right colour, so I'm hoping, although it looks like there's some rain coming now, but oh well, I'll get wet. Well, we are going to end up where those lovely oaks are that have changed a bit of a colour in the shot there. That's where we're going to end up eventually. Well, looking in there, I'm actually wrong. All the leaves are down, or most of them. Oh well, at least I've tried. It's funny how they're down here, but yet less than a couple of miles away, they're still on. It's obviously got to be because these are northeast facing. Now, whenever I go for a walk, I always like to get the hilly bits over with first if I can, because on the hills I don't really take much in, maybe because I walk so fast. I want to get there. Some people the journey, but I'm kind of almost racing against the what's it called, that wet stuff, the rain. There's a few more leaves on there, but they're a bit more open to sunlight. I don't know, but anyway, as you can see, that road, the noise of that road carries quite a distance because it's going across the valley. Oh no, it's alright, no. My voice goes up an octave. Here we go, look. Wow, that's lovely. The view through there reminds me of that joke. You know, what's brown and sticky? A stick. What do you think it's going to be? I'll tell you, your mind. But actually it's not, is it? It's sort of grey silver with bits of green. Is actually the colour of tree trunks. Certainly those. It's just so nice. Just love that bit of coppice. The beauty in that. And the serenade of the diesel engine. Like that. This is what I came out for, or one of the things. It's like one of those, I don't know, you can see an illustration in a book with this, can't you? Certainly, well, obviously it's going to be a child's book. Sometimes I don't think. There's a scene of our recent crime. And we're coming up here now. We're going to go right. And maybe, if we're lucky, so can you imagine with the sun out what that would look like? Well, it's amazing as it is. There's a grove of 3, all beech trees. Well, I've just increased the shade tolerance. The colours are coming out nicer now. So apologies for earlier footage. Now this is why beech woods are so good in the autumn. Not that this is a beech wood, this is quite well mixed. As you can see by the oaks next to it, and a Scots pine. I'm hoping the sound of the road will disappear once we're along as far as we can see. Once we got there, I'm hoping we'll be alright, but maybe the wind's not blowing this way. You can see these limes better, in a way. By the sounds of it, there's a young family somewhere making a lot of noise. So, what with the road and people. So, oh well, I think they're getting further away, so that's good, because the bit I'm aiming to get to is where they're going, I think. Lovely orange and greens with little white dots. Very Tolkien-esque, isn't it? Well, I was wrong about it being a young family. It's kind of the opposite, in a way. It was grandparents and grandchildren, from the look of it. Which is a really good thing. I don't think... Well, maybe there are people, but I think the relationship of grandparents to grandchildren is not as acknowledged for how good it is. You know, it's one of those things that if you get older and you know, and they're not around anymore, that's when you kind of realise just how important they were or are. An understated role, because apparently getting old is just, you know, well, shouldn't have done what you did, eh, kind of thing, when actually, let's face it, we're all going to be shut on unless we do something about it. I'm showing views behind us as well as views where we're going. It's actually working out fine. My imagination got it pretty good. The only thing I did imagine was that the sun would be over there. More Tolkien-esque trees. Look how far that buttress root is leaning back. It's amazing. Well, I've got to admit, it's really hard to get the settings right for the light today. Hey look, it's just gone dark. It is so bizarre today. The light is just so weird. I noticed it this morning. I mean, look, we've got clear blue up there. Not clear blue, what am I talking about? Sunlight up there. And sunlight over there, but we're in a shade bit. So the best setting is standard. Because if you set it in like for a cloudy day, as soon as you get a bit of sunlight, it all goes dark. Look, there's the sun. You can see just how weird the light is. Look, there's dark clouds up there. Anyway, this is what I wanted to do for you. It's almost like the gods listened, because this is the bit where I wanted the sun. Look at that. It's going to go now, but wow. Okay, well let's drop down into this lot then. And I will do exactly what I said in the, was it the Beauty and Deformity video? In one of them anyway. I said I'd come along here, and here we are. Some views I just want to look at for ages. Did you duck? With this selfie stick I use, there's a bit of a keel, and it's really hard because it just wobbles the camera, and there's no way of stopping it. Hmm. Maybe there is, maybe I've just done it. Look at the redness of those beech leaves. Sometimes I like to reverse ways that I've been on walks before. And even though I've done that, and you might recognise that, it's still a different time of year and it looks completely different to me. So let's go down these. Tell you what, that was so nice. Should we do it again? Yeah, lovely. But look at this. This is probably the oldest oak on this walk, actually. I reckon 300, 250, 300. And it's obviously had a knock that split it into three, but look at all the moss on it. That green, oh lush. Some people don't like that about Britain, but it's a wet land. It's a warm, wet land. And the lights changed once more. Forgive me for not looking you in the eye. Ooh. This is the easiest way down. But it could be a slippy, slidey way down. Yeah, loads of people have obviously slipped. I say loads. A few people have obviously slipped. Wow. And this is the less wet way. Just sometimes when it's slipping and sliding, the best thing to do is just go with it, grab on to things and just let yourself slippy slide. Now, this is a view I wanted. All kinds of green and brown in there. But the sun's gone in, so it's it's been strange, I tell you, this autumn. Really strange. Weather-wise, not Covidian. That doesn't come into my reckonings. It's a lovely patch of wild privet there. Nicer than the stuff you get in gardens. It's one of my first memories as a child. The vile smell of privet flowers. I can't stand them. Some things do have a vile smell to me, like herb Robert. Apparently it's a useful herb, but I just find the smell vile. And ground ivy, that's another one. A vile smell. So I wonder what it's going to be like when we cross to the bridge. We'll see, won't we? I'll tell you what, I chose the right way to go up and down. I really did. And I think what I'll do is I'll put the camera down after we look at that. sometimes going what used to be the easy way, because so many people have come along the easy way, the hard way is probably the easy way, although looking at that I don't think that's the case, do you? Okay, thanks for coming with me. Hope you enjoyed that. Not quite as I planned, but in many ways I think better than my plan. See you next time. Ta-da.